let's continue playing Open XCOM Final Mod Pack as the Temple of Power base take on something. I can't actually remember what we're taking on here, but let's deploy the tank and see if we can find out. We are taking on what looks to be a terror ship. Yep, I remember this. We shot this thing down. Alright, snapshot saved. Let's bring it on. So, any enemy we could encounter in a terror situation could be here. And we've encountered some interesting ones recently, so it could be anything from dinos to goodness knows what. It's unlikely there's anything down there based on that, but let's just cover ourselves just in case. There'll be two large doors at the other sides of these, and I can't quite remember the interior, although it's only 2 floors, and I have a feeling it's sort of a command room up top. I'm fairly certain I've captured alien leaders on these before, and it's that sort of thing. Alright, Zero Tool, snapshot, saved. Let's go with Scarlet. Move around to the back there. Duck and ready. Next up, we will have Underworld Trait G, forward and ducked. We will have Durple Zork, forward and ducked, because we don't trust there's nothing in these buildings. Davian Fool. Yeah, I mean, it was a semi-worthwhile shot, but I just want to have enhanced vision about what's around the back here. So far, nothing. There could easily be stuff down there, but we'll worry about that a little later. Grit, forward. Voltaire, forward. Okay, do we want to move people onto the roof? Let's find out. So far, no. I'll bugger him. He's potentially got the more worrying thing because there's buildings down this way. And there's always going to be an alien in there somewhere. Alright, down you go. Move you to cover. And you've still got a snapshot saved. Okay, end turn. Plenty of doors opening. But do we see any of them? No, no. Possibly. Oh, no way around there, so tanks are going to have to go the long way around anyway. Okay, still not sure what we're actually facing, and we can't see any open doors down there. Gauze tank has to follow because we've got no other progression route to go, so we'll have you facing off this direction in case you randomly get lucky and see something. Or you randomly get unlucky and something sees you. Okay, so we've secured this. Davian Fool approves. And nothing apparently hiding out in that building, though I wish I'd have kept you facing that way in all honesty. Volta. You're going to hang out with him and just be on the safe side. You might get lucky and get a shot through the window. On whatever's about to blast you to pieces of anyway. Alright, we'll save the snap there. Scarlet, duck and ready. And observe. So we can't see any open doors this way either. I might be being a little more cautious than I would otherwise be on this sort of map, but we still haven't encountered chrysalids, and until we do, I'm going to assume they're everywhere. In fact, I might assume they're everywhere even once we've encountered them, but my justification is they will be here somewhere, and I'm not going to be surprised by them if I can avoid it. Okay. Snapshot from our sniper. Trait G can move up to here. Deploy and observe, and Nash, deploy, duck, and prepare. So I think my logic is if they're going to be somewhere, they're going to be around there in one of these buildings or down in this section. And that's a potential problem for everybody involved, but let's duck and prepare. Got plenty of vision on that left-hand side. Oh, we saw something. I think it's Snake Man. Okay, so we know there's a Snake Man up top. Thankfully, Snake Men can be blasted. Well, in theory, they can be blasted. In practice, the tank missed a few times. Cult of Steve clearly warming up. Alright, Uggle. Alright, 2 good shots. Not much for the last one. So, let's see, what else can we shoot at it with? I guess we throw the Gauss tank at it as well. I mean, there's no real reason not to. We can't see anything else. And now that it's used up all its time units, I guess we move this way. Just want to cover ourselves off in case something appears from here. Also gives us a bit of vision in there. No open doors. We know they did open some towards the start of the mission. And there is always the possibility that there's more than that, just that one up there. Alright, grit. Oh, I was expecting something here, in all honesty. But no open doors along here either, so I'm reckoning this area is safe. However, Voltaire, I want you to go around the back and confirm that, obviously. Scarlet, same reasoning. Devil Zork. He's going to hide out between the 2 trees, give him maximum cover. And he's still got a snapshot available himself. Plus some turning. Alright, Nash. Let's move you down. Take cover. Duck and ready. And the puzzling Fire Spirit can move along here. We've punched a lot of holes in that top section. We might be okay, but we're still just going to move up. Be cautious. More doors. There are more enemies around that side. Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay. So, yeah. I've remembered what comes with them. It's not chrysalids anymore. It's these things. So, we need to deal with them. Also, we see another one over there. Okay, nothing much to do there. Uggle, duck, and we'll take an auto fire at this guy. No line of fire, apparently. No line of fire there. Who can see him out of interest? Zeratul. Ate a sniper round. I'm not happy with that. Alright. Well, 2 misses, and he's now going to have to be the target. This seems like a bit of an extreme measure, but let's go for this. Alright, railgun fired. We got enough time units to try something. Uggle. There's nothing else. We've opened the door. We have one other person who might be able to try something, and that is you. 23% accuracy, multi-shots. Alright, there we go. Building destroyed. And we still got a bit of cover here. In fact, actually, you might have a good reasonable shot at this. Oh, we hit him, and we got another 1 in 3 snapshot, so... Okay, hit twice. Can't do much with you. Scarlet might be able to have a go. Might as well use an aim shot. Missed. Nash Nash. Aim shot. Okay, good work. So the fact we got fire dinosaurs to worry about worries me, of course, but the question is, how many of them are there? And possibly more importantly, where? Because fire, we've learned in the past, is really difficult for us to deal with, and there's one of them in there. We hide. I think is our official answer here. We hide. Well, we hit him with 2 gauze rounds, which wasn't bad going. This feels bad, but we want to set up for this now, I think. Anyone left on the ship? Not really. Alright, if that thing's still in the building, we might be okay. That's a new one. So there's one in the building and one right there. Fire twice and move on. Everybody else is going to struggle to have a line of fire on that, so I think it's best to just wait and see what happens. Could go for the high explosive toss. Oh, we're relying on a few things if that happens. So let's leave it. While advance the laser tank down. Found another one. No line of fire, no line of fire, but knowing where it is helps. Yeah, in fact, we are going to just nudge you back. Also provides a little bit of vision just in there. So, knowing that that's a possibility, we'll move the tank up to there. Leave it to potentially get blasted. Alright, main plan, just give myself a path through that I can potentially shoot the one that's still in here from. Nash Nash. Yeah, I'm not sure we want to do a lot with Nash Nash here. We'll just move you up. Have some additional railgun support potentially. Alright, Zera. Let's go long. Underworld Trait G will go long as well. So provided he doesn't try any long-range rocketry, we should be okay here. Okay. Well, we know where you are. No, that's all I need. So I've got snap and run, so I think that's what we'll try. Davian, snap. Well, I think that ground in front of him is destroyed. Grit. Grit does not have the accuracy of his namesake. I lie, he has enough accuracy. Alright, nudge Durple Zork forward. Yeah, I'm concerned about rounding this corner here, because we know how bad this could be for us. Still, we will advance. We will be cautious. And we will save a snapshot or two. Alright, we're running you into the buildings. A couple of reasons for this. Firstly, we know there's open doors. Secondly, it keeps them out of the way of potential fiery explosives. Okay, well, out he comes. And since you've come to say hi, the Cult of Steve says hi. Do you believe that's the only one? Absolutely not. Alright, nothing hiding in the secret place. You're up there. Yeah, the only open door is down there. It seems unlikely, but let's have a go anyway. And yeah, we are going to move up to here. We should be fine, but we'll be able to confirm that next round. I see you. Alright. I was about to say, we know heavy lasers work on them at least, so... Assuming that was the one that was in here. Reasonable guess, given that there's not many other places it can go. That might be clear. Can I keep you up top? I'll go bugger him. We'll move down because we almost certainly got some entry duty stuff to do at some stage. What do you know? There was another one. That one's dead now, but there was another one. Snapshot. Oh, the dinos are falling like nobody's business. I wonder if they fix... Oh, actually, this one goes too high. Okay, that fixes the cheat. there was an exploit where you could basically look through the ceiling and see if the coast was clear, which I abused heavily when I was playing this game before. They fixed that barn by just making it slightly taller. Makes sense. Looks like there's a door there, actually, but there isn't. Okay, so we've got 4 people on standby for this direction. Nash, I guess we'll head down here. The tanks have mostly cleared it, but we still need to deal with a lot of what's coming up. I'll go up to there. The underworld traitor over this way. And I guess we move you up this way. I mean, there's a possibility there's something else still up here, but it seems a remote possibility. They would have shot at us earlier if there was. Snake Man leader has panicked, so that's a good sign. Okay, nothing there, but there is something there. Alright, Davian probably needs to move because that's actually a little dangerous. Alright, Ghost Tank then. We will try to be an obstacle. Laser Tank's not going to be able to fire at it though, I don't think. Unless we're extremely fortunate here. How many times do you need to fire? 17. Missed. Oh well, we had to go. Well, I guess that means is we're going to have to do some evasive shenanigans. Devil's Orc. We know both weapons work, but hopefully we've wounded it enough that we can actually kill it now. Oh dear. That might prove to be a problem for us. Volta. 31 snapshots. Well, hit by a railgun did not do a significant amount of damage. We will leave that alone then. I'm actually inclined to wait because I don't know about fire damage rules, so we're going to hold off. Well, our tanks are being burned to death, but I don't think they care too much. There are a lot of dinos on this ship. Alright, Scarlet. Open door, nothing seen. I think we'll stay defensive for the moment. We can set this up for next round anyway. Unfortunately, we can only really enter up a base from this side. Yeah, I do want to just check here, but all the doors are closed. Stateman Soldier, Stateman Navigator has gone berserk. I think he's blown up a power source up there. Which is a shame, we want those things. Yeah, I'm remembering this now. The good news about this sort of base is that the tanks can actually be of assistance here. Normally with most of the ships you find that they oh god darn it. 27, so we could potentially have a shot. 24 leaves 21. We have one shot. Or we retreat like a coward. Yep, we retreat like a coward and wait for the tank. Clearly, only the Cult of Steve can deal with dinosaurs. Oh, that was easy. Alright. Scarlet advances. There's only one way up, so he can't actually support much further than this, but dealing with a dinosaur was a big help. Ooh. Apparently we missed you. Okay. So there is another potential thing that can happen here, but we got double cover, really, so we should be fine. Eventually, you'll get through the Inferno and be able to assist. Oh, we ate the reaction fire at least, so that's something. Devil's Orc, aim shot. Scarlet, aim shot. Null end fire. Scarlet, snapshot. Duck and cover. Deviant fuel, snapshot. Well, the fleshy one's tried. And now it's just a case of getting lucky with lines of visibility and things. Alright, I think there's enough that we can actually try and make it through here now. At least with some people. Move. I think that soldier has gone berserk. Navigator has panicked. I have no idea if we still got any leaders left, but first off, let's move Scarlet along to here. Alright, so we can't actually move up with the tanks, but that was my best bet to try and get a sort of line of sight on it. Devil's Orc up to there, Davian Fool up to there. Meanwhile, let's get a couple more people in. I'll go bugger him. I think their leader has gone berserk. Yeah, so I reckon there's 3 up. Oh. Alright, we need to go up there, because otherwise they're just going to nuke all the power supplies. Well, that's not ideal. Alright. I think my leader has panicked. Okay, well, let's have Derpel's Orc go through 2 doors. Nothing found. So we're expecting 3. Alright, there's 1. Alright, we'll go back into cover. Oh yeah, Volta never did finish this exploration up here, but I don't imagine we'll find anything, but you never know. Alright, Uggle. You're next up. We now know the entire path is clear, so get going. Oh, I guess one thing we do have to kind of be careful of. It's this bit, because technically they can fall down here. So we have to be aware of that, but in theory shouldn't be a massive problem. Okay, Scarlet's got some damage. Nope, Davian Fool has no damage. Or what is basically no damage. Alright, Scarlet, let's have another go at this. Oh, you got both. Okay. Can't snap a second for victory, so we're going to have to leave that to Mr. Zork. Well, 2 shots. We're about to find out whether that was enough. That was! Alright, mission success. Excellent. So we dealt with an alien terror ship, everybody contributing to the mission success and absolutely 0 deaths. That is exactly the sort of mission we want. Exactly the sort of mission we want. Okay. Purple Heart for Davian Fuel, Swiftness Citation for Straight G. And now, as you can see, we have a number of interceptions to deal with. So currently, Sentinel is going for that. We have... I guess we technically have a Raven, but it's got no equipment on it. Since you're closer, try and deal with that. Alright, it's just a scout ship. Sentinel 1, select new target, now go after it. I don't even know what this was. Oh, it's another scout ship. Okay, so a couple of scout ships, but again, this shouldn't be a real challenge for this. Okay, so we have a couple of missions. We're going to wait until daytime, but we will deal with these with the ESCOM Topper crew, I believe. So we have a few extra rookies, so let's put on all 4 of them, actually. Makes sense. And bring back Sergeant Firestorm. Okay, equipment. We have laser tank and that, which seems fine. Armor, we have mostly got personal armor for everybody once we do some shopping. Swapping, rather. So I think what we need to do... is manufacture a few extra things. So we are doing grav module extraction. We've produced enough of these, I feel, so let's cut that down to 10 and get on the personal armor repair. Produce 6 of those. We'll have 11 doing that, and we'll produce some more personal armor just for upgrades. Another 10 should do between 11. Okay, so that's for small-term upgrades as we go on. We have another UFO. Well, this pilot's going to earn everything by the time he gets this far. Okay, so this is a supply ship. Supply ship is worrying in a few regards, but yeah. Let's wait until daytime. Okay. So engineers arrive at XCOM Topper, so this means we can now get these done at a much faster rate. 35. We'll add a few to the rifle clips, which I think is what we ultimately wanted them for anyway. Okay, so we've got the first mission coming up. So what we'll do is we'll do a set of free missions, and these will be our next load in. So, in we go. So this is a small crash site. If this is successful, we will go onto the other small crash site, and we will intercept the supply ship with the Templar power base. So let's do some equipment. Lady Kane. I think we'll take the pistol strategy off. I like the pistol stun stick strategy, but we have a nuclear laser rifle. It is clearly superior. Cloning Era Turkuk is fine. Firestorm is fine with that, although I think we probably want to upgrade you to the rail sniper at this point. Which should be fine. We'll get rid of that because we're not in the dark. Recurring Syrup Snake has one of those, and that's fine. Alright, you got the heavy, you've got the heavy, but we'll also give you a first aid kit. Viren Wannabe Hero will not be using the scatter laser, unfortunately. Give him a medkit and nuclear laser. Yep, that'll do. Ilya Reborn can have the heavy... No. Gauze Rifle? Yep, Gauze Rifle's fine. Gauze Rifle explosive. And that leaves Robot Zombie Gittle, who can have that. And yet another Trickster. Yeah, another thing to carry. Okay, so unfortunately nobody's strong enough to really wield the heavy weapons at this stage. You're probably the best place to do it, and I feel we want at least one heavy weapon on a mission, so you can have the scatter laser. Doesn't use ammo, so you should be fine for it. Okay, so we're in the desert, and next time we'll see what the desert has for us. Until then.